Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Daffy Duck the Marvin missions. We are now on the 5th and final level, which takes place on Mars, and this is quite possibly the most frustrating level of them all. So without further ado, let's begin. As soon as you jump the queue here, that guy just looks back for a second and then just doesn't do anything, which is kind of funny. And then I accidentally misjump on the platform and die. Great. Great start. Thankfully I know a way to make up for the life that I lost. Just go all the way up here. Jump over the indestructible turret. Avoid the lasers. And get that one up. And I'm using the freeze gun as well as the bomb gun. Because one, the enemies here can be really frustrating. Just like this platform. It wants to get in the way before I can drop down there. Martians take 8 hits to kill. Thankfully, you can just step on that platform and hit this continue point. And you're going to get hit a lot. Probably. Now, we could take this lower path, but I don't feel like taking that platform, and if I take the top path, I'll get to where I want to go anyway. Thankfully, you can block these lasers with your shield. And thankfully, there is a platform over here that I can jump onto, and it takes me right over here. This is where the lower path would have led anyway. Not gonna lie to you guys, I did not like the practice run. And eventually, I will let you know why. For now, let's try to have some fun and take solace in knowing that I actually figured some things out, and... You know what? Yeah, I could have actually just stayed there and it would have dropped me down here. Yeah, stay on the platform, don't do what I did, you'll end up down here anyway. But can you really blame me for wanting to do something drastic like that with all the blind jumps that I've had to do and all the pits that I've had to ponder over and whatnot? Not really. Don't know why I did that. Don't know why I had to do the freeze gun on him either, but I do want to use it on these things. Now, the Spartan soldiers, they shoot a little homing shot at you. They go down like 7 or 8 hits with the regular blaster. As for the little robot turrets, I used the freeze gun followed by the bomb gun, 2 shots of that. Because it makes it a lot easier to destroy those things. And I want to get up here too with the gun technique to get some orange juice. Yeah, he saw me coming. Those shots do home in on you, by the way. They disappear after a short time, but they still kind of home in on you, and they can be very annoying. Whew. On edge right now. You can't really blame me. Ah, yes, the evil robot thing that just goes back and forth across the screen there. Being careful with the antimatter gun here. And I don't really care about money at this point because I'm not going to need any after this level. This is the final one. Yeah, I'm still in the 2nd section. For a minute I thought I was in the 3rd. Didn't want to get myself totally confused. Because at this point, this is where everything starts getting a little mazy. And you see those turrets a lot more often. Did not want to do that, but oh well. Definitely did not want to do that, but just so you're not a pain in the butt anymore, I'm going to destroy you anyway. I will gladly take that. Now that I know where that orange juice is. And time to do jumping things. Hit that continue point just in case. And do I want to go up here? I think I'll go up here. Ah, I know where I am now. I'll save the orange juice for later. Also, if you go left, away from the orange juice, you'll get the... You know what? I'm freeze gunning you. As I was saying, if you go left of where that orange juice I skipped out on was, you'll get a nutty bomb. And, of course, there's the orange juice itself. You know what? I'm better off just going over this way. Oh, it's a good thing I managed to block that in time. I'm gonna grab the... re-equip the freeze gun just in case. Because I know something's going to shoot at me. Now, thankfully, while those turrets can track you, those little turret robots can track you, their arrow shots do not home in. They do not have any homing capabilities, which is very nice. Yeah, I'm going to re-equip the freeze gun. And it's a good thing I did. Don't really need to use the bomb gun for this. I'd rather save it for the Martians. I'd rather save that for the instant Martian guys. And freeze gun you so you don't shoot at me anymore. Very good. Now. And it's impossible to tell where you're shooting, where those little turrets will shoot, until you get in front of them and hold your shield up with the X button. Like, there's no way to tell, hey, look at this thing and you can tell it goes horizontal. No, you have to watch the turret in action to figure that out. And this is the most frustrating part. You think you're supposed to jump to the left. No, you're supposed to go down. This takes you to the rest of the stage. I don't know what these people were thinking. And yes, you do go down there. This drove me nuts during a practice run, and that guy gives you a free juice. Which is always nice. When I hit this continue point, we're going this way, I think. Did this lead to anything? No. Let's just do this. Now here, we're going to face Marvin and K9. K9 makes an appearance in this game. You want to shoot him at least twice. Jump over the bullet. Try not to get hit by the thing that carries the 5-way shot as well as the 5-shot itself. And then look the other direction, shoot at K9 and Marvin the Martian. Just do what I did and try not to get hit at the same time. This is why I was frustrated. Because this is a complete maze. It's hard to find a continue point. And you really have to watch your health here. I also hate that stupid turret. I really hate that turret. Speaking of bomb gun, which I've been using on this thing, on the Marvin, the instant Martians the entire time, I want to grab that. And I'll just use that Martian beam right there as a reminder to re-equip the freeze gun. That reminds me, how am I... Okay, 71 shots. We're doing pretty good as far as antimatter is concerned. And I just hate how you don't find out there's a platform there until you jump to the right. It feels almost like a leap of faith, and I'm not a big fan of that. Do want to go over here, repeatedly walk left and shield like a moron. Carefully time the jumps. You know what? I will go this way. And I'll just kind of, you know, just do this. Make my way past the things again. What does this take me to? Oh, I just realized, if you took the very top and went all the way to the right at the very beginning, you would have gotten the continue gem. I forgot all about that. Okay, that's a wall. Like I said, very maze-like here. Stuff like this is not my cup of tea. And I'm pretty much back at the beginning again. I will use that bomb, though. That bomb gun, though. Come on! And there's that continue gem I was talking about. So we're back at the beginning again. Really easy to just completely loop around after so much progress. It's really not a good thing at all. I wish they had not been super... had like their little super maze-mania thing going on when they made this game, because this is the worst maze of them all, obviously. So now I have to make my way all the way back, and it's a good thing I've only been playing for playing for only 12 minutes, about 12 minutes, because really I was supposed to go here, I think. Yeah, I was supposed to go there, because I haven't died yet. And I know. Okay, no, I got confused again, but I do know I want to go here. Destroy this Martian because I know he's going to be here. I want to re-equip the freeze gun too, because that's going to help. Okay. You never know when they're going to show up. You know what? I will grab that orange juice just to be safe. Yeah, I decided to use the bomb. Tried to use the bomb gun there for a second, but then I realized no. And you know what? Go ahead and use the blaster here too. Don't want to give myself too much of a problem here. Shoot him. In case he gives me problems, that'll give me some more freeze gun as well as some more ammunition. No, more fuel, more freeze gun ammunition. I can't even speak because I'm so frustrated with this maze. Speaking of frustrated with this maze, why is there a wall here? I could never get to this, and the only way I got it was because a Martian hit me, and I hit this continue point on the way up. You seriously cannot make that up, people. Also, re-equip the freeze gun because I know I'm going to need it. I don't even know what I was thinking. And... I'll go ahead and kill him, why not? Three-way gun! Excellent! Not exactly what I wanted, but at the same time, it's like, I'll take it. Oh boy. You know what? He's gone down significantly enough. Oh, that was a lucky shot. I didn't think he'd be right in front of me like that. And I'll go ahead and take this guy out too. Can I do it? I guess I can. Can get that without using fuel. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't really need to freeze that guy. Just keep on shooting. They can't shoot back. And we got another one of these guys. Funny how I'm collecting all this money and I don't even need it. Because, again, We're not going back to the Acme Weapon Shop after this. Now to see where I've been before. Have I been here before? Doesn't seem like it. Especially with that Martian there. And apparently, the freeze gun does damage in addition to stunning. And because I ducked, that didn't hit me. Awesome. Proof in point. I usually kill these guys with 2 bomb guns. Without using the freeze gun, takes 3. Don't know why that is. I will neutralize this threat before it becomes even more of a pain. And I'm as far right in the levels I can go. Want to be careful here. Good thing I did. Now what is to the left? This. I'm going to use my fuel just to be safe. And I forgot all about that guy. He killed me one time and I had not yet hit a continue point. And it took me all the way back to the beginning. You know what, it's better that I use the bomb gun there anyway. Huh, we're back at the top. Well, I might as well go ahead and take that elevator back to the top then. Oh, not all the way up though. Okay, let's actually take it to the top this time. Doing really, really well compared to the practice run. Then again, I was pretty frustrated and had no idea what to expect. But then again, that's what practice runs are for. They make this less frustrating. If I had just somehow survived against that last Martian I killed and just climbed all the way up here, I would have gotten it. This is the only continue point in the entire section, which is annoying. Thankfully, it's right in front of the bots. Wow. Hold up. Alright, for some reason my computer was giving me trouble. Let's continue. Anyway, we can hold down and press B to leap off the lower platform in case if we have to. Of course, we have to try not to get hit by that guy as we do all this, and it's a good thing I lost all my health there because now I can deal with this guy no worries. And apparently you want to use these platforms to your advantage. Kinda, I guess? To take care of this big red guy whose name I can't even remember. Okay, it keeps him up there. You still want to get down before he really does anything, though. You just try to hit him and then... yeah, you just try to get back to the center and hit him. There we go. Kind of had to figure it out a little bit, but I was able to do it. And now it's time to face Marvin the Martian. He'll get up here at first. You want to avoid the homing missiles, which you can't dodge. And then as you keep shooting at him, you want to get as much distance away from him as possible. Just keep on shooting at him. All these rockets will apparently eventually miss him. And it doesn't really seem to matter if you use the antimatter gun or not. Oh, apparently it does. But you can still do it with the blaster in case you've run out of ammo for that. These platforms are only for getting up there to the very top to jump to the top of the screen to end the game. You do not use them during battle. If you use them during battle, you're doing it wrong. And once we jump all the way up to the top of the screen, and into the top of the screen, we get this series of things happening in Looney Tunes fashion. We chase after and get chased by Martians and Marvin. And eventually, Marvin seems to get cornered, as you will soon see. And that, my friends, is the end of Daffy Duck the Marvin missions. Duck Dodgers has saved the Earth. We've stopped the P-38 space modulator from destroying the Earth. Experts say we are lucky because, well, Duck Dodgers. And the credits roll. So, how does this game really stack up? Really, really frustrating the closer to get to the end. Especially with the last section of the last stage before you face Marvin himself. The game is very, very mazy. Jumping on platforms feels very precision-ish. Especially near the end when you have to leap on sets of platforms to avoid falling down a bottomless pit. The few times you had to do that, it was really, really annoying. Was not a big fan of that. And it's the least worst, but it's still far from a perfect game. It does capture the Duck Dodgers feel pretty well. It does capture it pretty good. The graphics aren't terrible, and they do kind of match the cartoons themselves. Gameplay isn't terrible. Jumping leaves a little bit to be desired, especially with the aforementioned platforming. But once you beat the game, there's not really much to it to keep you coming back. You could beat it on hard mode, which I'm assuming makes enemies take more damage or something. And they probably do more damage. I've never really played it on hard mode. But other than that, once you play it the first time, there's not really much of a reason to play it again. Unless you dig it up a couple of years later or something. So, it's okay. It could have been better. I can kind of recommend it if you want a Looney Tunes game on the Super Nintendo. There are worse ones out there like Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally. Here I am mentioning it again. But other than that, it's not a terrible game by any means. It just could have been better. Do I recommend this game? Kinda. It's not bad. It's just really rough around the edges. But if you see it, there's really no reason for you not to go for it. This one is worth a try. I know it to be so. I feel it to be so, rather. And with that special thanks, we get the That's All Folks screen, regardless of whether we game over it or not. And then we get kicked back to the attract mode / title screen. And if we want to, we can play through this game all over again from scratch from the very first level. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to leave it here. Hopefully, I'll be back with another game. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be bad. Maybe it'll be mediocre. Hopefully, my computer won't give me trouble like it did earlier. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.